from the sewers, this is the Turtle Power Podcast.
This is your audio source for all the news, reviews, and insight into the world of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
God, I love being a turtle!
Now join your hosts, Ryan, Alex,
Awesome!
and Darby.
Bossa Nova!
What? Yeah? Bossa Nova?
Chevy Nova? Excellent! Yeah!
Now it's time for the Turtle Power Podcast.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the Turtle Power Podcast.
Oh, we started.
How did we start?
You can't just blindside us like that.
This guy over here.
Not after everything we've been through tonight.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we'll get into that later.
So
Later, I mean, once Ryan is done talking.
I'll fess up. So this is actually the second time we've tried to recording tonight. For the very first time in Turtle Power Podcast history, going on what is it? 7 years, 8 years, 7 years, right?
He's trying to validate. This is his like.
He's trying to eat his mic right now
I am.
because his pride is.
For the very first time in the past 18 years since we've been doing the podcast, this has happened.
Yeah, we lost an episode, but the computer crashed. I'm very disappointed in the entire situation.
Ryan, when you speak, it vibrates my ears and my head because of how bassy you sound. Do something about that, bro.
Yeah.
Ryan is trying to make love to his mic right now.
Well,
Sweet love.
well, yeah, I'm not happy about the situation, but thankfully,
Oh, there we go.
That's better.
thankfully, Darby.
Oh my
and,
God.
thankfully, Darby and Alex have decided to remain around so we could try this one more time. And
It's midnight, by the way.
It is.
Yes.
I'm on my squeaky chair and now
Me too.
plugged in.
Yeah.
There we go. Darby, you on a squeaky chair?
No,
Nope.
I'm in bed.
Darby's gonna be asleep.
Like a normal person is at this hour.
Well, so let me try to remember what the intro was.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Look, we're watching the
The
1990
magic
movie.
is gone. We had the magic the first time we ran through this, and now it's gone. We had emotional reunions. We had touching speeches. I shed a tear or two, and it's gone.
Shout out to the people that still listen to us, though. Hey.
All three of you.
Man. Yeah, so 30th anniversary of the 1990 film, and we're going to finally do a commentary track because
Grabbing another beer.
because Corona. Why not? Let's all get happy. And
Rep for 2 seconds, by the way.
I literally set myself up so that I'm in front of my fridge in the garage so I can grab beer anytime I want.
so for real,
And
the garage refrigerator is that is a
What?
life goal I'm still working to achieve. So just so you know.
I mean, all you gotta do is steal one, and then you're good to go. Golden.
I guess that my game up, obviously. So logistics. I'm rocking on the Blu-ray. I'm at 23 seconds. We're basically all going to be right where you first.
Why are you bothering with the Blu-ray still? Just watch the YouTube.
I had it on YouTube, and then the computer crashed, so now I turned off YouTube.
It's because it was YouTube that caused your computer to crash.
Probably.
Okay.
It's a scary world out there.
Alright.
So I've got the Blu-ray.
Do you have a PhD, right? Okay. Just want to
Almost.
Hey,
Sure.
you remember how
One of
like
the
a
many
couple days
reasons why
ago
I keep
NASA
recording.
tried to launch a rocket and it got delayed, and then it turned out Ryan works for NASA? Yeah.
Hey, none of the
Yeah,
delays
that
have
was
been
awesome.
my fault yet.
Those are shots fired.
None of the delays have been my fault yet.
Nah.
Yet.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's never going to happen.
Hold on, my
Just
computer
hasn't
station
happened
shut down.
Oh,
For the first time
No, so
in
for-
18
By the
years.
way, I work for NASA, everybody.
okay. So real talk.
It turns out, if you don't plug in your laptop, it dies. Especially when you're running multiple things attached to it
Hey,
and multiple pieces of software at once.
Hey, spacecraft aren't plugged in. They're running off batteries. So
Your
every day's gonna be
taxpayer money at work, ladies and
Your
gentlemen.
taxpayer money at work is running off a double A's.
And a
Congratulations.
shout out,
refund.
hey, shout out to all our Patreon supporters out there.
What?
No,
What?
Never mind. We don't
For
have that.
for what?
We don't have that.
Our podcast? I know. Do we have a Patreon for the
No.
podcast? What have you not been telling
We
us?
will never have
Yeah,
that.
seriously.
No, we will never have that. As long as I work for NASA, we will never have that. So
Yeah, you guys could just Venmo me or Cash at me
there you go.
or whatever. It's fine.
Cash out. I hear
For
that.
Corona.
There are commercials for that all the time. Okay.
52
so,
seconds.
Logistics, yes. Okay, so we're turning. We all have it paused right when we first see the Twin Towers. It's the very first shot of the film.
Okay, all right. For
Remember
reference,
the emotional speech I gave about the Twin Towers when they first came into view, and it made Alex cry? It's gone. That speech is gone.
and remember how I referenced in the original comic how Baxter Stockman wanted to destroy the Twin Towers, and he made a terroristic claim in the original comic book back in '84.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's gone now.
So Darby and Alex have the YouTube version up. It's like a UK version or something. So it's a little different timestamp, but it's like 52 seconds. You guys have it.
We
paused.
still don't know how it's still on there, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, just look up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 or 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You'll see it.
Also, we pointed out we legally own this movie. We're just too lazy to actually get the physical copies out and put them in our players. For
Correct.
ourselves.
We all own several copies of this, and we just don't feel like doing it.
I looked it up on a chance and it was there, so why not?
There you go.
Yep.
All
right.
All right. I think that covers us, and we're gonna.
How are we doing this countdown again since we did it so perfect for the first time?
Yeah. So we're gonna count down 3, 2, 1. Turtle power, and then on power.
No. Last time you said
I know.
that's what you said
I
last
know.
time, and
I
you
know.
didn't say
I
turtles
will
last
say it.
time.
I will say it correct this time.
Literally.
I promise.
No, we're not doing that. We're just 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. All right.
Okay.
3, 2.
Wait, who's doing that?
Hold
Why
on,
is Darby
hold
doing
on.
the
What is
countdown?
Darby doing?
Because I'm a director. It's what I do for a living.
Okay,
But
but
don't you
the
do like the whole,
last
like,
one
5,
is supposed to be
4?
silent. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be 3,
Come on.
2, right? So
No,
It's
not
the
when
last
you're
2.
actually calling the show.
I've seen Wayne's
Anyway.
World. I know how this works, Darby.
exactly.
Wayne's World, no. I'm just gonna hit go.
5,
All right.
4, 3.
All right, count it down.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Music plays.
Oh, look at that.
Much more than just a series of small, isolated incidents.
I'm at
It's
a minute
now apparent
7,
that an
minute
organized
8.
I'm at a minute
criminal
10,
element
11,
is at
Yeah.
work.
12,
And at the moment, business
114.
is good. So good, in
115.
fact, that there appear to be
Where
no
you guys?
weaknesses to any
Where you
I'm
at?
at 120.
I'm at 120 as well.
Tell me what's happening on the screen. So we're on the same. For the listeners.
Crime escalates.
Crime escalates. There's a guy getting his wallet stolen.
I just handed the wallet off. Now there's a bunch of social distancing errors, and there's Danny.
There's it, yeah.
Social
Did
distancing.
you catch up, Ryan?
And he's looking super stupid, and then the handoff.
Yeah, Tatsu, I guess. It's not,
No, that's just some random foot soldier.
it's
for
a
sure.
rando.
And okay, yeah. So now we're at the scene with the boxes in
Yep,
the
yep,
truck.
yep.
And it feels weird saying all this all over again, but this is one of my favorite scenes here. You see the truck just moving just slightly. You come back, they're all gone.
Because
Still-
ninjas.
Because ninjas and because spray paint tagging.
Yeah. Those old little
Is-
13-inch
Also,
TVs.
this
Man.
TV weighs like nothing.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's-
thing? Do people sit out on the fire escape and watch television?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? No AC or something. Why not?
Yeah.
Mario's diaper service?
It's always a diaper service. It's always a diaper in every. It's always if you like
Because you're
jerky
never
boys.
gonna go investigate. You're never gonna go investigate a diaper truck. Why
Right.
would you?
That's a good point.
I mean, worst case scenario is you're right.
East Warehouse on Leardman Island.
Yep.
Coolest hideout of all time. Also, it's still weird to know that Tatsu's voiced over, but that's fine.
Old school Burger King.
Yep.
There.
The Whopper.
The Whopper. It's not the Impossible Whopper, right?
Mm-mm.
Shut up.
Jess loves that.
Judith Hogue. Yes. There we go.
I want to touch Judith Hogue. Like,
That's-
give her a handshake.
Yeah.
You know,
in a very
'cause she was so good.
cordial
That's
manner.
never gonna happen now because you said that.
What do you mean?
Channel 3. Channel 3 News couldn't afford the 6. Went with the 3.
I feel like I've heard this before.
Almost like it was like a half an hour ago.
It's almost like Ryan wrote notes or
Hey,
something.
there's a
to
rat.
say
Look
in
at
the
that.
Timestamps.
Alex, this is where you talk about the rat.
I mean, I could. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, look, sewer rat.
Hey, look,
Never
and
see that
she's
in
got
New York.
The yellow jumpsuit on, of course, reminiscent of the animated series.
The rat wasn't
Ryan,
even.
stop trying to eat your mic, dude. Like,
I'm excited.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
excited. I'm excited. Darby, I think you mentioned Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, of course.
I hate
Tried it as well.
So when I was watching this earlier, like when I was a kid, I always thought they were gonna rape her.
What? You thought
Oh, that
that
was
was
definitely on the table. That was definitely on the table.
Of course.
Whatever they wanted was on the table. But who called the cops? And since when is the response time that fast?
Exactly.
It's a concerned citizen, obviously.
I guess so.
To be fair, the cops could have been called when they noticed them stealing.
Oh, true. Somebody could have seen something going down across the street.
Yeah.
So I found some videos online of where people have actually gone through in North Carolina and also in New York City and found some of the shooting locations. So I think this one was actually in North Carolina.
Yeah, I have a buddy who lives in Wilmington.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Golden Harvest.
Golden
Remember that,
Harvest.
Ryan? Remember when you
Remember when
did
I
a
talked
shout out
about-
to Golden Harvest
Yeah,
the first
shout
time?
out. Yeah.
I think I peed on my hand. Side note.
Like a turtle do.
Gotta go wash your hands.
I think I have hand sanitizer out here somewhere.
Hey, that's a hot commodity these days.
It is. It is. Luckily, my wife was a teacher for 5 years and basically just hoarded everything that every single student gave her.
Ah.
Bossa Nova. That's
Shit,
sad.
Nova?
Of course, we made this famous. It's part of our intro song.
Well, yeah. Well, of course.
Thanks, Ryan.
Starring through the
I
code.
feel like there's a sense of
Las Cotes.
it's like a lack of realism in our rewatching
I really
the first
just-
30 minutes.
I always I just want to punch Rav in the face, man. Like it's just like everyone's having a good time and he's just got to be the
Exactly.
dick in the
He
group.
loves
Like,
kill.
He's,
like, bro,
it's obvious he's very disappointed with himself. He's disappointed
Like-
he let
like
himself down.
everyone
He let
else
down the
wants-
team.
Everyone else wants to get really high, but Raph is the straight edge guy that won't let them do it.
like no, bro, we shouldn't do that. It's illegal.
No. He'll like kick your ass if you do it. How dare you be happy?
I love how Leo almost cusses. Like, we kicked ass, but they're like, he's like, kicked. Oh, my bad. Hang on. You know, Leo's just reserved. He's also Kevin Clash.
Kevin Clash, shout out.
Hey. Can Darby, you feel up to that Elmo again?
Oh God, no. Like I said, the moment's gone now. It's just.
We're watching a lot of Elmo in my house these days.
Like, look at it. Why's he gotta be a dick? Like, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Donnie's just trying to like comfort him.
Raphael doesn't need comforting right now. Just give him a minute, you know? He's still upset.
Raph needs to be roadkill is what needs to happen, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, no.
He doesn't help. He doesn't help at all. Donnie has a role. Leo has a role. Mikey even has a role. Raph, his job is to basically just create problems.
Yeah. He's
the muscle.
The linchpin.
The muscle
of this,
creates
this film.
problems.
Like they would have never met April. The story would have never moved. The other thing too is Donatello. We were talking about this in the first recording, but yeah, you mentioned how Donatello doesn't really get a good shake in this movie, and I think it's because
I think he gets a good enough. He gets a good. He's a good number 2 guy. Like I don't know. He's there for Mikey while mommy and daddy are fighting. Like he's the one that's always like comforting Mikey while the other 2 are yelling at each other.
Right.
Yeah, but he doesn't get a true Donnie. Like, you know.
Yeah, see, look, who's dancing with Mikey?
Oh, of course,
Donnie.
yeah. No,
I get it. He's comedic relief throughout this entire thing, which is fine, but he's not Donnie.
He's not the traditional Donnie. He doesn't get to be the techie kind of guy.
I mean,
the majority
he's
of the
a
time
mechanic.
We see that is, we see him fixing the car in the truck. We'll see obviously here in a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely don't get
That's
to
how
see.
Donnie was. That's how Donnie originally started out in the comics. Was like it wasn't like he was all geeky and techie. He was just kind of into doing techie things.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like his most dominant feature, like right off the bat, like back in the original comics.
That's a good point.
Oh, the human hand swinging into the shot there.
Yep.
Yeah, Darby, you were saying about some of the ways to spot all of the the human features and all the costumes and stuff. But of course,
and who's having a deep, meaningful conversation with Mikey right now? It's Donnie.
Yeah.
See, Donnie's getting good scenes. What's it going to be like when we don't have him? Like that's a deep question. Which Mikey clearly isn't interested.
He doesn't have interest at all. And here we get to see
the Mikey suit actor interact with Mikey.
Yep. This is shot on the back lot there in Wilmington, North Carolina. Shout out to TMNT Minute while I'm thinking of it. Of course, a fantastic podcast that covered this film minute by minute and went into some serious depth. And so definitely give them a listen.
Yeah, good for you guys. We are not going into that kind of depth.
Yeah,
no, that is just not our thing.
Nope.
I did get
I
did get a chance
are
to
enjoying
be
it.
on I did get a chance to be on season 2, so maybe someday we'll. Never pay full price for late pizza.
And those are words to live by, right?
Absolutely.
Into it slices, it dices. Damn, I always say that backwards. It just makes sense.
It is Mikey that says it wrong.
Yeah, it just makes more sense for it to say it slices, it dices, not it dices, it slices.
But Mikey is alphabetical with that. Think about it.
Fair enough. Look at Raph, so inconspicuous.
Well, there were a lot of green people back in New York City back in the 90s.
Of course there were.
I don't know if I would have noticed his face, but I definitely would have noticed his legs.
How would you not have noticed his face?
I don't know.
Also, he's barefoot. Like, wear some sneakers or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's barefoot walking around New York City. First of all, that's not a good idea.
Walking boots or something, He might. I mean, there's a lot of people there with a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
It'd be like a furry who dresses as a turtle. It's. And this is a grown ass man using a lethal weapon to beat up a couple of kids.
Is this your favorite iteration of Casey Jones?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's hard to top. It's
is.
really hard to top.
Bogey.
Let's say on screen Casey Jones. Let's forfeit all comic.
Yeah, that's very easy. No comparison to Hopes and Dreams, Casey Jones, right, Darby?
Well, I was gonna say what was it? Like Chris Evans was a good one, in the 2007.
In 2007.
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't get enough screen time in that though.
But I feel like Chris Evans' character has gravitas with Raphael because of this scene, though.
Yes, I would agree with
that.
Well, it's supposed to be the same character. Because, TMNT is essentially like the fourth film.
Right.
I do like April in that 2007 film, though.
Yeah. Well.
Cricket.
Yep.
Raph talks with his hands way too much.
Oh, he's definitely like the most Italian of the Ninja Turtles. He's that Brooklyn Italian, like New Yorker.
Yep. How hard is it to get a trash can off of your head, bro?
Mikey's like the stoners of New York City. Donatello's the nerds of New York City. And Leo's like the health nuts of New York City.
And Raph is just New York City.
And Raph is legit just the essence of New York City.
Finish with you. Damn.
So edgy. So edgy.
Oh, man. They almost had to go PG-13 for that one shot alone.
Almost.
There
we go.
Such an iconic.
It's impressive. You didn't even see him strike the match. That's how good he was.
Dude.
And that tail.
He just does it. Yep. Oh, bam.
It's like a whip.
Yeah, it's not even hot. It's not even hot, bro.
Splinter say you're too angry.
Oh, sorry. I hate you.
I mean, that's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
It is the same guy. Where does this Splinter rank amongst all Splinters?
2.
I do.
I'd put him at
It's a good question. I do like, and I do almost kind of feel bad talking during this scene, but I do kind of like when Splinter will fight.
Yeah. I was going to say, to me, I really like the 4 Kids Splinter was my favorite. And then the 2012 TMNT on Nickelodeon was probably my other one, my second favorite.
2012 was so well done.
TMNT
I like
Shredder was very
that
good.
can fight.
Yep.
TMNT Shredder was very good.
This might be the most fatherly Splinter, though. At least
I don't know. The 2013 one was pretty fatherly.
Yeah.
So was the 4 Kids one. I really liked the 4 Kids though. That's that one was my favorite.
Yeah.
When you say 2013, you talking about the Nick Turtles?
2012.
Yeah, 2012. Yeah, sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Danny, how's school going? It's fine.
Danny,
I just need a little extra lunch money.
Over to my house with your dad. Danny, why can't you wait in the car?
You don't mind if I borrow these $20 real quick, right?
Danny, there was $60 in my wallet yesterday, and you were the only other person who saw my wallet, and now it's gone.
Shut up! I hate you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to Ace of Base. Screw you.
No,
that's too late. What was 1980s?
no, it's dude. No, he's listening to Naughty by Nature, and he thinks he's hard because of it.
That is a 90s reference right there.
He's like a ginger kid who listens to hip hop, and he thinks that makes him edgy.
Let's see. I mean, he might just be listening to MC Hammer for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Like
that song he was listening to, and actually is on the soundtrack. Because I just listened to the soundtrack the other day. Me and my daughter were listening to it. She loved 9.95.
That's the song at the end credits, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mic check. Yeah. 1 2 1 2.
Yak and K.
Maybe he's just listening to Depeche Mode. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like super chill. Like I just need to calm down. I'm in love.
Darby, what do you...
Shredder, like, this is overkill, right? Like, why have, like, all these TV screens? You're breaking, like, half of them, and then you have them all tuned into the same damn channel.
Well, you have an army of children robbing people of TVs for you, so whatever. I'll just get it replaced with another one.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good point.
Every single bad guy in the 90s had
Oh, wait. Look this out. Sorry. The way this guy raps chords is epic shit. All right, as a studio tech, the way this man is rapping chords is horrible. I know, I get it. You're infiltrating on behalf of the Foot. You're not a real one, but come on, man. Like, learn the role, damn it.
It's the fakest badge I've ever seen in my life.
That's the most level-headed police chief I've ever seen, ever.
You're telling me how to do my job.
A new record.
She looks so good in pantyhose.
I've definitely said that.
I'm lonely.
I feel like that's a really...
It's
today. Look at that headline. That headline is very timely for today.
It's worse.
I don't know. Did I mention it at the beginning of this recording? Yeah. About when we're recording this.
Oh, we're all on lockdown right now. Yeah, that's why we're doing this. I don't know. Did we say what subway station is this empty?
Completely empty. Not one person is in there. Not one person is in there.
Right next to police headquarters.
And when the train is coming through, I don't think there's anybody inside the train either. Huh, racist. I was trying to take your line.
It's not racist. It's a Japanese reference. She recognized, hey, these are ninjas from Japan.
Were you gonna take my Toyota too?
Japan. Yeah, it could have been Toyota payments. She went with Sony.
Toshiba.
Could have been.
Toshiba was big in the day. Back in the day.
It was.
Zenith. Wait, was Zenith American?
I think so.
Zenith sounds like an American brand trying to beat Japanese. All right. Is there anybody in the actual train?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There are people.
I saw two.
On my high quality Blu-ray version, I'm rocking here. I could easily see 14 people.
And that.
Hey Ryan, we're like halfway through where we were last time.
Still recording.
Yeah, we're doing good.
We're still recording.
We're doing good. I mean, I can never see this movie too many times.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's true. Yeah,
I'm good.
You're saying like at least 500 times. Because during my lifetime, when this came out, got it on VHS and.
I don't know.
Hey, Darby, do you ever say this at work?
Oh, yeah, especially if there's one hanging out at my desk. Just want to redecorate, TV news reporter. It's a news lady.
Thanks, Daddy.
Exactly. Way to contribute, Donnie. You're the highest paid actor in this entire movie. Way to contribute.
Clearly, Splinter already knew who she was.
What's the news, lady?
Look, he smiles at her. He's trying to be nice.
No. April's reaction is a totally legit one to have.
I have no idea where you came from.
Oh, jeez. Look at that. Raph left kneeling down.
Raph is creeping.
Raph is trying to get a freaking upskirt shot is what he's trying to do.
Oh, he's trying to... He's using
I
body
mean, look at the way
language.
his
Like,
mouth
just
is
saying
moving.
body
It's a
language.
little unnerving.
He uses a lot of... There you go. Harrison Ford. Shout out.
We're still rocking it.
What was Harrison Ford doing? This
Indiana Jones.
1990s, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Last Crusade was just after this, right?
Last Crusade?
Yeah, I think so. Which, of course, was not the Last Crusade.
No, that was it. It was the Last Crusade. That was it. Indiana Jones ended with the Last Crusade.
You asked a good question about the origin story.
Oh yeah. The magic's gone. No, it's no. It was. I asked which iteration of Splinter do you prefer? Do you prefer Splinter as a rat who learned martial arts and then grew big, or do you prefer Splinter as a man who learned martial arts and then just mutated into a rat?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm there with the rat into Splinter, just because it makes more sense. As a comparison with the turtles, they go from turtles into their mutated form. The going from a man down to a rat, that was always harder for me to accept. Just biologically speaking. But
I mean, it's a mutagen that can turn turtles into humanoids. Like, you're to me, I don't mind the rat being turned into like being mutated. However, I struggle with a rat already knowing ninjutsu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a little far-fetched. But I like that one though. I'm with Ryan. I prefer that version, but I get your trend of thinking though, Alex.
And then of course there's the IDW way where they did both.
The both.
Yeah. Start human, then reincarnation, all that stuff.
I am wrecking this red stripe right now.
You're not saying it right, by the way.
Hooray, beer.
Nope.
Oh, look, it's Donnie.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out last time. There's Donnie.
Figured I didn't know if you were going to do it this time, so.
Okay, there's Mikey.
There's Donnie again. Look, honestly, at least this is way more accurate than the animated series at the time.
No, it's true.
So.
And this is seriously how you make friends out in Colorado. I invite you guys in, but all I have is snacks. Well then, we're gonna go eat some snacks.
How long were you in Colorado, Darby?
Cue the porn, bro. Like they're legit. This is how porns start. He is working her silly. She's laughing. She's kind of look at that. She's kind of becoming a little more comfortable. What was Raph doing again, Darby?
Prepping his fingers, I guess. I don't know.
Getting them wet. She's over here
I do like the way she is sitting in that chair right now, though.
There's an ocean spray cran apple. This is all going into one direction.
Pepsi,
it's all leading to one direction.
Diet
That's
Pepsi.
it.
But Raph doesn't know because he's.
He has no idea. Look,
Mikey's gonna whip it up, and Mikey's gonna whip it out, and Raph's gonna be like shocked.
All right, who's the best hung like turtle?
Oh, it's Mikey. It's
Yeah,
Mikey.
probably Mikey.
It's Mikey or Donnie.
I think it's Mikey.
It's the quiet, nerdy ones that like you really got to watch out for.
I think it's Mikey. The Raph is definitely the smallest.
I'm gonna go with Donnie. Actually, he's the quietest one. It's got to be Donnie.
Okay,
I don't know if it's Donnie. I think it might be Mikey. I think it's Mikey. I think Donnie is probably close second.
No, it's Donnie. I'm going Donnie now.
Raph is definitely the shortest. 100% the shortest. That's why he's so angry all the time.
But Ryan, like, what do you honestly think? Like, favorite turtle aside, who's got the biggest one?
I think Donatello said his line, and then Raph walked out, and then Leo said his line. That's what I think.
Wait, what?
You're not in this conversation at all.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, and
Ryan, are you at the part where Raphael just screamed? Because that's where we're at.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Man,
I just don't want to think about the turtles.
Look how short he is.
Turtle penis? I mean, dude, we all have penises. It's fine.
Seriously.
It's true.
He's just mad because Raph has the smallest one.
Everyone is seeing. Look, just because you like Raph doesn't mean you have a huge schlong. It's fine. Congratulations, Ryan. Nobody's arguing that. We're arguing the turtles right now.
Yeah, we're arguing turtle schlong, not your schlong. It's fine.
Thank you.
Just pick one.
So Ryan now has a choice: either we talk turtle schlong or his schlong.
Do you want this schlong conversation to end? Because all it takes is you ranking them. That's it.
I don't like this word anymore.
Just rank them. Do it,
okay,
Ryan.
Her boss is back. Second day in a row. Hey, look, Alex, look, it's
Elvis. It's Elvis.
You didn't answer my question. Is that a cookie jar or is that a piggy bank?
That's probably a piggy bank. Which turtle has longest schlong?
My gut instinct is that Donnie.
Yeah, it's Donnie or Mikey for sure. This is the worst apartment ever. Look at the glass everywhere. Like,
look how much space she has. You know how much money that costs? Like, look how much space that is.
$1,800. I'm gonna say $1,800 a month.
That's like $9,000 a month right now in New York City. Especially after they gentrify the shit out of that part of town.
It's it's not very pretty inside, but it is definitely large.
That's for one person. It fits her and 4 giant turtles.
She loves checkerboard too. She has checkerboard tile. Look at the checkerboard on the back of that, whatever that thing is.
She's got to clean that.
She loves that checkerboard.
That tub's got it's a little blurry.
Well, she's messy. She's messy, but I mean, she's too busy having turtle orgies to really focus on anything else. So it's fine.
Seriously, you're lucky there's no Coke on that table or something.
Oh, I bet you there's not going to be any Coke on that table.
That's why they stayed up all night.
What size are their? Let's see, turtle nostrils.
Decaf.
No turtle nostrils. They probably just shot it up.
Straight into the eyes.
All right. First of all, he's already flexing his paycheck. Way to go, Dad.
Don't you?
What do you think he was doing with a car stereo? He doesn't own a car. I'm just gonna say. Also, way to have control of your kid. He just runs off. Like
Bleecker Street.
Yep. This is my favorite song on the entire album.
It's my body.
It's my body. I don't want to.
You know she's bad because she blows bubble gum.
Not that many females in the Foot Clan too.
And she's all over all the guys. What was I doing around this time? Around their age, I remember what I was doing, but I'm not going to mention it because
this is just the island in Pinocchio. That's all this is.
It is exactly what that is. Yep. But way cooler. Like.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can gamble here. Well, you can gamble there.
You got cigarettes? Yeah.
Sam Rockwell, everyone.
Sam Rockwell.
before he was cool.
Look how hard this guy is. Guys, cigarettes?
Seriously. Got any marijuana?
Completely unmarked boxes.
You want the Rals or 305s?
Interesting.
Uno, bitches.
The guy that won is off camera. It's off screen. Like,
Yeah.
You can't see.
It's like, what did he win with?
Play.
Full house, apparently.
That's all he says is go play. For some reason, I thought he said go play, have fun. That's interesting.
No.
Archie Comics back there.
No, go play, have fun is Secret of the Ooze. That's what Shredder says the token rays are.
Yeah.
Kid just button mashes, man. One over and over again.
I appreciate the Foot Clan like worrying about safety to where they have like headgear and pads. Like they're very, very focused on safety there.
And then he kicks him right in the fucking. Love it.
What's going on in the background? There's gymnasts. There's the parallel bars. You see this guy?
Yeah, parallel bars. Yeah, he's going at it too right now.
What the hell? I've never noticed that before.
It's ninja practice, bro.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
I love how they have they're smoking cigarettes, but they're still drinking Pepsi because of product placement. Like, way to go.
Well, let's face it. What 12-year-old likes to taste the beer?
I did.
I think that's more like a 14-year-old and on thing.
When I was 12 years old, I was drinking Red Dog. It was a terrible choice.
Red Dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like Schlitz?
No.
Hey, Darby, does this scene remind you of anything?
Yeah, I don't want to get into it now anymore.
We didn't.
I think the argument of Darth Vader versus Shredder is a good argument, though.
Yes.
If they both possess the Force.
Yeah, because that's the killer. You gotta put them on equal playing grounds there.
Right, but it's lightsaber versus lightsaber. It's not like he doesn't have like lightsaber claws or some crap like that. It's like no. He's supposed to be a legit, fighter. He can use a freaking lightsaber.
Now, I will say though, if it's Anakin versus Shredder with the Force, both with lightsabers, it's going to be a lot closer. But once it's Darth Vader, he's not moving around much.
I'm talking Rogue One Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's Prime Vader. That's Prime Vader.
See, I think he wins mostly with fear as well.
Ooh, Vader?
Yeah,
I think he earned that fear.
Those rebel troopers were just they didn't know what was going on. There's Sam in the background there.
Yep.
Man, they just stuck him right in the every.
They're like, no, this guy's gonna be huge in like 20 years. Believe me. All right, but we gotta put him in every shot.
By the way, you can get those.
There's only one scummy-looking actor in all of New York. All right, we gotta put him in every shot.
You can actually get one of those Foot Clan headbands at Kevin Eastman Studios right now.
Yeah, if you want to pay the gold price for him, not the iron price.
Not the iron price. Damn it. Timing's off. None of this is scripted, by the way. We've gone through all of this at this point.
Yeah.
We are about to we're 2 minutes away from our mark where everything crashed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and, one thing I didn't mention earlier too was the Domino's. Of course, in the VHS, it was Pizza Hut.
It was Pizza Hut in the VHS, Domino's in the movie. They double dipped the chip, and that's fine.
You never double dip.
What was better at the time, Domino's or Pizza Hut? If based on your memory alone.
Well, being
Pizza
from
Hut.
the beach, we had a
Pizza
situation.
Hut on the beach.
Right. So Darby lived right by Pizza Hut, so he could get both on a relatively
Damn
easy.
right I could.
Yeah. Domino's only delivered. They were only delivery, and that was the only delivery you could get on the island. but Darby lived right next to the Pizza Hut. Like, it was just 2-3 streets away, right?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome for a kid.
Now, for me, on the south side of the island, it was more challenging to get Pizza Hut. But my mom worked right next to Pizza Hut, like even closer to Pizza Hut than where Darby lived.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, it was, if we were getting delivery, it was obviously I would say we got Domino's a lot more often, but Pizza Hut, shout out to Pizza Hut and that lunch buffet.
Yes.
Oh man.
So the lunch buffet at Pizza Hut was, dude. I mean,
game changer.
It was amazing.
Wait. We're about. Sorry. Epic Raph moment coming up here. Come on. We know it's coming.
Yep.
I mean, Stanley.
I think he's blushing.
How'd they do that scene? How'd they get that scene in there? Like, somebody had to have thrown that, or was it like
they probably shot it in reverse and they just pulled it out of the ground really fast or something? Oh, here once again, who has to help Mikey while mommy and daddy are fighting? Who has to be there for him, provide him emotional support? Donatello.
Obviously, the only reference I ever had to a pork rind is this.
Later.
What?
Right, you're just assuming because you're uncomfortable with yourself. You're unsure of yourself, Raph. It's fine. Oh, nice comeback, Leo.
On. Leo saying he's not the leader is kind of ridiculous, though.
But he never claimed to be a leader. He never claimed that.
It's not very nice.
All right, Leo. Quit being dramatic. Pork rind? Pork rind.
I never even had a pork rind for
what?
a long
How have you
time.
never had pork?
Oh, I have
That's
now.
awesome.
I have now. But it was many years before I was adventurous enough to actually partake in a pork rind.
The odds of this,
I know,
are just
dude,
astounding to me.
First
Like,
of all,
I can't even see him. Where is Raph? Every time they show that shot, I'm like, Raph is in this shot. I know that, but who the hell could really? Oh, there's what? Like, who sees that without the binoculars? First of all,
it's perfect.
Ugh. Raph, how you let your guard down that badly?
How did the Foot Clan know that he was up there?
That's where April lives.
Yeah.
Right. So they may have. They already knew that he saved April, right?
Oh.
So they're.
Well,
is it because
he
she
said to kill April. Remember? He said to kill
Yeah.
April, so they're going to go kill April. They're going to where she lives. It just happens to be where they're at.
And
maybe, and they may have just sent extra just because they assumed the turtles were probably with her since they had already saved her.
Oh, right, because the other Foot Clan members know Raphael.
Right.
Yeah, because they already raided their den and it took Splinter, so.
And
Getting
they've
his
put
ass
together
kicked.
because she said, "Thanks, Raphael," on the air.
And he loses his size again.
Yeah.
But this was Leo in the comics. I wonder how much
Yes.
different it would have been, how this movie would have been had it been Leo. You know?
It wouldn't have been anywhere near as good.
You think?
Yeah. I think Raph needed this.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just have to get your ass kicked.
Mm-hmm. Good answer.
That's when that's in my vernacular as well.
Yeah, it is. I can vouch for that.
Good answer. Good answer. Do you ever catch yourself using a line from this movie that something that to you seems like obviously everyone knows this reference, but then you say it and they're like, Bossa Nova.
Most
Why
people
did you
don't
say that?
catch on, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the one I throw out the most is probably if I find somebody who's into something obscure like I am, I'll probably say like, "Oh, fellow chucker, huh?" They usually get that reference.
He's got like glass all up in his shell and his. Man. Oh man.
Yep.
Fellow chucker, eh?
And Ryan, since you actually have long hair, I demand that you actually like pull your hair back when you say that. Also, I just think it's funny that everyone's just standing around watching this shit. It's like, oh, that's stupid. It's like, no, we're proving a point. We're gonna see who actually has the better chucker before we decide to fight each other.
This
is honor.
And the Foot Clan members objectionably better, except for this.
Except for that part.
How he does that, I have no idea.
You gotta keep practicing.
It's great to see them as use their weapons in the movie.
I was gonna say, I hated that they couldn't
were...
use them in the second movie, man.
Exactly. But Leo really should be killing more people with his weapon.
But you really notice he dropped his katanas pretty early.
Stabbing everybody. Like, Michelangelo and Donatello used blunt weapons, you know what I mean? But, like, so much blood was... Like, come on, Leo, you're using swords. And you kick him? Okay, so here's what I don't understand. This guy comes in with these weapons. You probably should have opened with this. Probably should have opened with these weapons if you had them on standby.
I just want to know where they had them on standby. It's like, all right, go grab the bag real quick.
Yeah,
full of axes.
He was either going up the stairs or waiting for the elevator.
Mikey, come on, that's not PC, buddy.
Also, good for them to. I mean, they're really hacking pretty well to cut through the entire floor.
You notice how that motion with they use in this movie with them swinging it is
I don't
definitely
understand
from the
that
video
motion.
games.
Why he like licks his head and like runs his finger through his head when he says that.
And so you saw that there's people down there already. Or there's Foot Clan members down there already when they drop through.
Well, yeah, they were shopping.
Just browsing.
Yeah, just browsing. It is an antique store. Come on, Leo. Like, seriously.
Hey, I know, right? Leo right there should have been killed.
Should have been killed.
Like dead, right there. You know what I mean?
Of all things, let's bang his head on the piano keys.
Symbols. Like that.
Darby,
the most OP weapon in
as a former percussionist, how difficult would it be to try to swing those?
You know what? If you get a good flow going, a good motion, you can keep a good I don't know, but not as light as you think.
No, they're pretty heavy.
Yeah, they can be wobbly, but okay. Here's a lesson in life: no matter how much martial arts you learn, if you just have a hockey stick and you're a normal dude, you can take everybody in the scene.
Oh, who's the babe?
Casey Jones, man, don't hate the player.
Shout out to my
this
wife.
Is one man with a hockey stick, and he's beating up all of these ninjas.
This is also a decent score right here.
Oh, by the way,
actually,
that guy's dead. That guy's definitely dead.
Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah,
he actually.
Yeah,
what bursted
the only one we know for sure.
It wasn't the one. It was he who bursted into this flame.
Totally electrocuted.
He's dead.
Shout out to my wife who got me the
trap door.
The Casey Jones face mask from this movie from NECA. It's fantastic. It's currently at my office, which I cannot get to anymore.
I love this part.
Back 16 ninjas.
You coming? Good idea.
How is the phone working? You cut the power.
Well, they cut the power, but weren't phone lines dedicated back then? There were separate lines.
Yeah. Remember the phone still worked, and there was only one cord, so that was it was all powered off of the phone.
Okay.
It's a very long cord though, because that's hanging from the second floor.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Just vanish.
Need to vanish.
It's the van.
Yep.
A slow-mo shot here.
Mm-hmm. It's a good slow-mo shot too.
You can actually see the building burning in the reflection on the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot.
Danny's feeling bad.
You feel like an asshole now, you
Yeah.
jerk.
Jerk face. Shoulder looking svelte.
Hashtag shoulder pads.
I feel like this backhand should have damaged Splinter a lot more. He has blades on his hand.
Yeah, but he hit him with the backside of the blades, not the front side of the blade.
He didn't,
so I think
pierce him.
Because the backsides aren't a curved blade.
No, they're dull.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I think he's only I think they're only pointy. I don't think the tops of them are sharpened.
He's not a good shredder. Look how round those shoulder pads are.
Oh man,
Those are sharp
Tatsu
as
is
hell.
so mad right now. Oh man.
Look at that. He didn't have to say a word.
Nope.
Just complete.
That's why he's going to go beat up children to prove what a tough guy he is.
Yep. He's like the dad who got yelled at by the boss and takes it out on his family. Like,
oh man.
Is this because I overcooked the roast?
God. That's so bad.
Bro, what kind of block is that, bro?
That was a backhand.
You have no guard whatsoever.
Tatsu just kicks right through the guard. Yeah, maybe these guys aren't the coolest, yeah?
What was your first inkling that maybe you were on the wrong side? Up on the little box there.
How tall is he? He's got to be I was going to say, he looks a lot smaller in that shot.
It's nice of them to go ahead and put a little box for his feet though, instead of him hanging.
Right.
Yeah, it's very thoughtful of them.
You wouldn't want him to be uncomfortable as he's
exactly
just wasting away.
No, I don't think so. Did he ever grow up to do anything? Do we know?
I don't think so.
I'm looking it up right now.
Hold on. Okay, just wanted to hear that.
Yeah, I figured. I stayed quiet.
That's the quote, man. Timely reference. Oh, I've also done what Casey Jones does here when I try to fix things at work. Can you fix it? And I just... Yep.
Easy, let it down easy.
You mean Charles?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah. About that.
I saved you what? An 8-mile round trip.
Just so everyone knows, my hair is basically Casey Jones's hair right now.
It's more like Judith Hogue, but it's fine.
Yeah, I was going to
don't
go
have,
Judith
I
Hogue
don't have a
route.
perm. Good God. I don't have bangs.
Broadzilla. Oh, man. I love it. I might have to bring that back.
Broadzilla. Good luck.
Just call somebody that and watch their reaction. They'll never see that coming.
That Me Too movement will eat you alive, bro.
Whatever.
Moonlighting, there's another reference.
Now, is that Mikey in the field there? Is it Donnie?
Donnie?
No, that's Donnie. Yeah, that's Donnie.
Okay.
Well, shout out to Kevin Eastman. He did a watch along for the 30th anniversary as well, and tune in for some of it. And someone had asked who made these drawings, and I don't think he actually remembered exactly who it was, but it wasn't like somebody
another
like
good showing
notable.
for Donnie here.
So I had I asked some questions during that live stream. There were questions I already knew the answers to him. I just really wanted him to answer my questions, but he did not answer any of my questions.
You probably asking him which turtle has the biggest cock, and he probably couldn't answer. Not on the live stream, anyway. Gack face.
Pose brain.
Gack face.
Donnie apparently doesn't know how to drive.
Huh.
I don't know why they were asking who made these drawings. Clearly, Judith Hogue did them. So,
Right. I mean, it's right there on the screen.
Yeah.
That can't be comfortable, by the way. Raph in the tub. What was the?
I mean, I don't think he cares right now.
Yeah, he's sort of almost dead. You gotta
Also-
soak a turtle in water. That's how it works.
Is that the idea?
Exactly.
Why
They're
didn't
they're
they put
not
them in the bed?
bulletproof. Okay, all right. The turtles aren't bulletproof. You gotta soak them
Wait.
in water. They get the
Does
crap.
Michael Bay know that? I don't know if he knows that.
What? That is true. That is something that is one of those aspects that actually survived from that Blue Door script that we reviewed. The bulletproof.
Just for reference, I've filled 4 bottles at this point. And this is scene 2 from the movie, the porn movie, where bam.
Oh, I had to cut my mic on that one. That one surprised me.
Toots. This might be the moment where the Me Too movement started right here.
No, it started long before this. Harvey Weinstein set to that.
Oh gosh.
Sort of surprised me.
That trash bag.
Cosby
Hey,
Get around this time,
TMNT
you know.
was
Is,
Weinstein.
Thing.
Thing. Shout out to that practical effect as well. I actually.
Hey.
it is interesting to see the farm, though. Like, you didn't appreciate it when this movie came out as a kid because we weren't too familiar with the comics. But as like more and more comics have come out and a lot of them have gone back to the farm, it is nice to see it like in the picture. Like I've grown to appreciate these scenes more as the farm has become more and more relevant, especially in like the IDW comics.
Oh,
Yeah.
Northampton.
Leo, I'm trying to stand up in a wet porcelain tub. This is like the important thing I could be trying to stand up on. There's no slit maps in here.
Another.
Oh, this is when you can see Kino's mouth through Donatello's mouth.
Oh,
Right there.
There it is.
okay, now. if
Mikey
you
is
pause
blindfolded.
You can see it.
Actually, they're all blindfolded.
If you pause it, you can see it. But Is it if you're watching it just live, like?
No, you can see it. It's the most obvious one of the entire movie.
Like watching that, like even now, knowing that scene was right there, I still feel like that was just like I don't know. I could retcon that in my own brain and just say like, oh, that's just like the inside of his mouth. Like it just moves.
That's
really
the
fast.
inside of a turtle's mouth. That's what they look like. Rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of teeth.
And eyeballs. So there you go.
No, you don't see the eyeballs. You just see his mouth.
You don't see the eyeballs? I'm pretty sure you do.
No, just his mouth.
Are you sure?
Just his mouth. Yeah. Dude, who's the Donatello guy on this podcast? Come on, man.
Oh, fair enough. I swear you saw eyeball in there.
No, it's his tongue and his teeth.
Tongue. I don't know why I said it that way.
Something from the past. The way you described the way they just kicked your ass, just describe their fighting style, just how they destroyed you.
They used symbols, and he hung from a bike, being suspended from the ceiling.
And he squirted fish tank water in my face.
Oh God!
They played Wheel of Fortune.
Hey,
we tried to drown a turtle in a fish tank.
I got a question for you guys.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Where did Raphael get his size? Because they were dumped over the.
After Shredder, yes, we had axes, but they had symbols.
Scene number 3.
Yeah, but this is after they find out that they're like step siblings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's even hotter when they found the step siblings. And here's the threesome.
Quaker oat
turtle wax. A little.
You say threesome, but I think you forget what happens in about 5 seconds in this
There
scene.
is a foursome.
There's a
turtle wax. Turtle wax for the vagine. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. See, look how short Mikey is.
Look at that. There's my boy, just like meditating, trying to connect, be one with the world.
Using the Force. Oh.
Is that different?
Bam. Well, I mean, Splinter's basically Yoda, right?
I mean, metachlorians are a thing, clearly, so.
First of all, I love Leo. Obviously, he's my favorite turtle. But this
hold on. You can see Raphael's wires here.
Wires, yeah.
Raphael's wires hanging from his shell.
Put those away.
See, Donnie gets good scenes.
Concentrate. Hard.
I'm going silent for this part.
Shout out to this moment.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Now, is this a live stream or?
Woo!
Damn.
Yeah, so
Tearjerker.
I think they had to use some sort of like glycerin or something like that to like get the tears right or something like that. I don't think they used like normal water. So yeah, iconic group shot coming up here.
Oh my God, Donnie's the best thing in this group shot.
To you, Donnie's the best thing in.
No, he is. No, he is. Watch. This is the best thing. Everyone's got their pose. Right? But Donnie's on the far right. So they all got their pose. Donnie's on the far right. Wait. I'm gonna do this now. Donnie's the only one who changed. He was like not happy with it. He tried to do Superman. It was like, I'm not.
This feels awkward. Let me go ahead and change this up.
Exactly. I'm gonna. You messed up, buddy. That was the one time you messed up.
Hey, you guys didn't answer my question earlier. How did Raphael get his size back? Because when he was on the rooftop.
Explain already, Ryan. Donatello has the biggest cock.
God.
By the way, that racist joke by Raphael just right there.
Did you guys know what penicillin was?
At the time, probably not.
My mom told me what it was. I asked her what penicillin was because obviously I didn't know, but I got the joke after that.
Leo's not afraid to use the sword in that moment.
I don't think it's loaded, kid. Raph's best line.
That is a line I've never used. God, your father's gonna have kittens.
Donatello again.
This is okay. That line is not a line that I ever understood as a child.
I never looked at. Oh yeah, no.
Did not get that until much later in life.
I have used it randomly because it's really funny to just say that. It's like I've never looked at another guy before. Yeah, there's no way that'll get back to us at all and cause the Shredder to know we're back. I refuse to believe Donnie was sitting right next to a pizza the whole time and didn't know it.
That's a good one. Oh,
I mean, he might find the pizza. He literally looked in two directions.
So, one thing that TMNT Minute noticed in this movie was how many noids that there are sprinkled throughout the background.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
There are noids everywhere.
Remember that video game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a legendary game.
Yep. That's when every single brand had their own character and mascot video game, like Spot from 7M, from 7-Up, and all that good stuff, yeah. California Raisins.
Ooh.
I don't know why Casey Jones thinks that's safer than, like, barricaded in the sewer. Like, oh yeah, a car with its window open. Nothing will happen.
He's a claustrophobic.
Yeah, but...
That was a use of the Force right there.
Yeah. Good call.
I wouldn't say it was the Force. That's just him fighting with his emotions.
Maybe. Or the shorts. Maybe it was the shorts.
Oh, yeah. I think it was the shorts.
I refuse to let Danny have anything as cool as the shorts.
Just leaves the sewer manhole. That's just
Well,
dangerous.
it's really heavy.
This is dangerous. The car's gonna drive by over there.
He clearly doesn't care. He's a member of the Foot Clan. He's a little shit to begin with.
I always think of how irrelevant a lot of these movies would be if cell phones were actually a thing, like smartphones.
Oh my God, dude. You watch Friends now, it's like that. It's like
Seinfeld,
98% of Friends would not have happened if cell phones existed.
Yeah. Seinfeld for sure.
Exactly. This was the cool spot to hang out in the 90s. That place actually is pretty cool. Okay.
He's like, what the hell is going on here?
Why are there a bunch of kids hanging out and being supervised by ninjas who are grown-ass men? Danny, dude, are you gonna let me out or not? I'm too tired to talk to you.
It's JVC. I'm listening on some JVC headphones right now.
We know this story. You already told this story.
There you go. Look at this.
That when I was a little kid, that cracked me up, man.
It still cracks me up today. This is why going from human to rat makes more sense than rat to human. It's the only reason why.
But Alex, that little rat movement is so great that I want that to be the canon. Like I want him to have been just in a cage, like ha, he, yeah. And then it's like, no, that's how he actually was. No, he was just a rat who did that. Tang Shin. Man, did they make her matter in the IDW comics?
Oh yeah.
I like what they did with their origin story.
Oh yeah, no, the way they approached the Splinter origin was fantastic in IDW.
That leap though is so good.
Like really, you couldn't just kill the rat.
No, just slice his ear, send a message.
Send a message to a rat.
You gotta have a survivor to tell the story.
Yeah, because you knew the rat would tell.
Exactly.
That rat will someday gain the gift of gab. I mean, it clearly already knows martial arts, as you can see, as it has messed up my face. You ever get attacked by a wild animal and just think, oh, that animal clearly knows martial arts?
And then trace those martial arts back.
Mountain Dew right there.
I don't know if you guys ever saw The Revenant, but man, that grizzly bear knew some fucking martial arts.
It reminds me of something from the past.
Ah!
Oh man. First of all, who you call him boy?
Oh, that was your mistake right there. Nowhere.
I'm convincing. Man, this kid has been a good guy for 2 seconds, and he's already an issue. He's already a liability.
He's been an issue in the movie.
Took him 2 seconds to become a liability.
How does this tell him that they're back? I mean, I guess because he had it.
How else would he have that drawing?
Yeah.
Because clearly he didn't just draw it himself.
I think this kid literally wears 2 outfits the entire movie.
Well, of course. It's a scuzzy kid.
Whoopa. I'm gonna expose myself in in the midst of everyone running by.
While they're all running past us.
They're gonna kill Splinter.
That's not the safest way to go down. There's nothing there to grab onto, dude. You're going face first, 10 feet to the concrete floor.
You're literally... It doesn't even matter. Like, you're meeting up in the same tunnel with everyone else.
There's about a dozen guys in there.
I would think that steam would, like, seriously scald some of them.
That's when Leo used his katanas, by the way.
There's no blood. I refuse to believe that.
And right on cue.
Or I've just eaten an apple.
Like how
the turtles also promoted healthy eating. They were eating an apple.
That's right. I do like how the first dude...
Only because they
like,
were out of pizza.
And then he looks down and he's like, oh, what happened here?
Just like, yeah, sure, whatever. That's a rat. Because if you think about it, I don't think Casey Jones even knows that Splinter's a rat. He just sees it, knows who he is.
Yeah.
They weren't like, oh, our master Splinter, who's a rat. He just sees a giant rat and is like, oh, okay, that's Splinter, I guess.
I mean, at this point, he's seen 4 giant turtles.
Yeah, so he's not surprised at all.
Yeah.
Well, also the fact
that's what that
like,
shrug was that he gave when he saw
him.
him.
That's a nice touch. Shout out to the like tiny kid next to Tatsu.
That tiny kid who apparently wanted to witness Tatsu killing Splinter.
Yeah. This is good writing though. The fact that they said like they made Splinter say, "Who are you?" You know, like they didn't have to do that. But it's like a reminder that like
this whole scene was unnecessary. Like he could have knocked out that foot soldier like 1,000 times, but he wanted to place him perfectly so that April could take him out.
Sam Rockwell.
Thank you. Are we gonna do that every time Sam Rockwell's on screen?
Yeah, right. Sam Rockwell.
Pretty much.
Guys, he's gonna be huge in like 20 years. Trust me.
Luckily, those cardboard boxes were empty.
Man,
seriously, because sporting equipment's known for being like, soft.
Just think, in the world we live in today, how successful that the Foot Clan would be.
Went on a pile of Nerf
with Amazon boxes.
This was Amazon's first. This was actually Amazon's first warehouse.
Yeah.
Tatsu's actually trained in martial arts for like decades, but if you're just some dude with a golf club, you can win. That's what Casey Jones did. Sam Rockwell. That's what Casey Jones keeps teaching me. All you need is a weapon.
It's not necessarily the weapon. It's
an old school persimmon wood driver there. My dad used to have those as a kid.
Donatello with another good scene.
That's when woods were actually made of wood. Oh, nice ollie over the bow.
Show off.
Show off. Sam Rockwell.
They were convinced really quickly. Like if they were loyal, they'd be like, "You're like our enemy, dude. Why would we listen to you?"
Family?
Well, they're still kind of a new gang. It's not like an established gang yet.
That's a great question. How long was this operation going? I mean, obviously they got a lot of shit there, so.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit there, but I mean, it's New York, and obviously it's just starting to become a headline, so it's not anything too old.
But it is a wave. You got to have like multiple things happen for it to be a wave.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Splinter's massive hands.
I don't know what to say about big hands. Maybe Splinter had the biggest dick.
God.
Why are they coming out that way?
Why exactly?
They're just in full retreat at this point.
All these puns.
Mikey and Donnie definitely had the best dialogue.
Well, yeah. You know why? Because they just want to party and have fun. Everyone else is being serious and dramatic. And they just want to fucking have s'mores at the campfire. Hey, let's meditate and contact our father for the last time. Oh, man, we just want to make some s'mores.
I mean, even though it is Mikey, that is the line of the movie, right?
Yeah, that is the quote of the entire movie. Donnie's best scene right here.
Oh,
there it is. That's it. When I was a kid, I still love it every time. Leo, what the hell's that? Leo, really?
I know. But look, he used his swords though.
He did. He hit a guy with the
No,
swords.
but he did a backflip but landed on his stomach. And there was no reason for that.
Well, he didn't realize how slippery the ground
Could have
was.
just ducked.
A background house kick.
A backflip into a belly flop, you could just duck.
I like how that foot soldier just walks away like,
yeah, why the hell run away?
This is not my fight. See, the Turtles really should have just all ganged up on him on the start.
It's all about the old style, though. You gotta fight in the old style.
the Shredder.
So random.
There's
Cool
Raph.
Oh, of course Raph goes in first. You have to. You send in your second best. Of course, then you don't follow up with your best, supposedly.
Wait, yeah, what was that?
What lunge was
Mike
that,
should-
Leo?
Oh, no. Great.
Was that
What?
paper against scissors? But I
Mikey
can't.
won, that's all I know.
Did
Mikey
so
won, that's why he got to go. He was like, great.
So he was scissors, and so that meant he had to go, right? I was confused
He
by
won,
that.
so he
Yeah,
got
I
to
thought-
go.
I thought that meant
They
if
were-
you would win,
They were
you'd get to.
no,
not win.
no. They actually played like if I win. They wanted to fight him.
He didn't look too excited about winning.
No, well that's the thing. It's like, hey Ryan, because Ryan, you and I don't want to admit that we're too cowardly to attack him. So I'll play you, and the winner fights him, and then I win. So it's like, great, now I gotta go. You know,
Yeah,
that's what Mikey just did.
yeah. Love the quick movements from Shredder there.
Yeah.
He's-
Well, these are the
he's-
best fight scenes of the movie right here.
He's like
Mike
on a
gets
new.
those
I mean, he can tell he's on another level. Like even with just his movements and everything,
Yeah.
much more.
Only
precise.
one turtle can actually hit him.
Leftovers.
I was just gonna swing that big dick for a bit.
Yep. Just a minute.
Only one turtle actually managed to hit him.
These.
I'm sorry,
foot
Donnie
soldiers
still
here,
has
they
the
didn't
most
get
Shredder kills out of any turtle, so you know. But
Those foot soldiers didn't get the memo that I'm not allowed up there anymore. Yeah, see, the other turtles are doing their moves are way too big.
Yeah.
Whereas Shredder's doing much shorter, like little jabs.
Well,
and
it's
stuff.
the old way versus the new way, you know?
but Leo got a shot in after all the other turtles went after him
He did.
twice.
It had a name.
And then
that's where
and
Leo
now
turns
and
into
it's the
Raph.
part where Leo fucks it. Yeah, and then Leo fucks everything up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you lose your cool.
Yep.
Should have known that from.
He dies. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, shit just got real, guys. Like, it's just...
Raph loses his eyes for the third time in the movie.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you probably could have.
No.
Does he say something? Does Splinter say something right there, or does he just like?
He just shows up.
His essence.
He
just,
ninja,
like,
he
makes-
ninja appears. And when you ninja appear, like a gush of wind with a whoosh happens. So it's the opposite of ninja vanish.
It's like everyone all of a sudden knows that he's there, but he never says anything. Oh man,
It's Conqueror's haki. He just...
it's him.
You give me this very minute scar on my face.
Is there any other version
your
of
ear.
Splinter with the missing ear? This is the only.
Not that I know of. But
Ooh,
man, that
and
was
that's a
way
good
too
question.
easy.
Does Splinter in all the movies that follow, is he missing the ear? In all
I never
the-
noticed.
In the third
Keep an
one,
eye out.
it's like a completely different puppet.
Yeah, I think they're all different.
Also, how did Splinter catch the knife before letting go of the nunchuck?
Well,
He's a
caught it
ninja.
he caught it with one hand, and then
And then he let go. And Casey Jones just straight up killed a guy.
No, he didn't.
he tried to.
Like he just
It was attempted murder.
He just... And Casey Casey Jones just killed a guy. Yeah, let's celebrate.
Hey,
Oh,
there the cops. There.
See, Donatello just got punched in the face by Leo during the hug because the actor couldn't see him. Like Donatello just legit got punched by Leo in the head.
I love how there's a street light. Usually, if there's that indicates that there's a good amount of traffic in that area, but there's no traffic whatsoever.
Hold on. What are the chances that Total Request Live was in New York City and the name of the TV news channel was WTRL?
PRL existed like 20 years after this movie came out.
No way.
No, it wasn't 20 years.
It was like 10 years.
Not even. No, it was definitely in the
No.
90s.
Hang on. I'm going to find that out right now. Because I'm curious. TRL.
It's just Dan now. Okay, character development.
Just look on his face.
It was
I don't care.
8 years.
What's our Total Request Live update?
Danny, where's my 20? That's what I got. That's what I'm at. Like.
He just gave it back to her.
Oh, did I miss it? I was too busy looking up the TRL.
Yeah, he gave it back to her.
Okay. I thought that was later. I missed.
So when did TRL start?
98.
98. Yeah,
I thought it was earlier than
8
that,
years,
too.
8 years after this. Tough negotiator.
Charles is the worst negotiator. I would fire that man.
Sam Rockwell.
Hey, Sam Rockwell.
Ah,
Gotta get up pretty early to beat me. Hey, Sam Rockwell.
Lemon Island. No, you won't.
get wearing a Kansas City Royals hat.
Get the answers of what? You'll get a bunch of stuff that we stole with it. Okay.
Did they have a outfit for her in the van?
Maybe. Tyson.
Wow. He's trying to get laid, bro. Ooh.
Yeah, Casey.
There it is. 9.95. So was the line 9.95? Was that in the movie first, or did he say it because of the song? Wonder. It's like a chicken and egg kind of thing.
'90s surfers words.
Dude.
We were '90s surfers word.
Right. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Donatello is the only face you see in that shot, by the way.
So
also, he didn't make a funny. He just said what word he liked.
No, see, Raphael goes over there and gives him a hug. All the other turtles.
Yeah, because Raphael feels guilty because he's the reason that he got tortured to begin with.
He goes in there, gives him a hug, and says, so sorry about all this, but look, it all worked out okay, right?
Hey, my bad, but guess what? We've built this relationship with April where basically we can have as many orgies as we want. So you want to get your rat penis wet?
Shout out to Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
And Brian Henson.
Brian Henson. Rat penises.
If your last name's Henson. Judith Hogue, call me. You still look hot.
I'm pretty sure I can arrange something with Lindsay and Judith
Look how
Hogue.
far out Sam Rockwell was. Look at that. Head thug. Sam Rockwell.
Yep. Look at him now, 20 years later.
Talkative foot number one and two.
Leif Tilden was the foot messenger. He was
and Corey Feldman is Donatello. Look at that, all by himself. Man. Although I thought Adam Carl was
fantastic film.
I actually preferred Adam Carl.
Obviously, like we mentioned, we have seen this so many times.
Oh, look at that. Venus Wong. Remind you of anyone?
No. I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, it is interesting, too, because there are so many things in here that this is definitely a film where no matter how many times I've seen it, I still find things that I have never seen before. So, and this was a lot of fun being able to watch it with you guys. And hey, the recording is still going, and we're able to put this out. So
hopefully, when we do this with the second movie, it won't crash halfway through again.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be keeping my computer plugged in next time.
Because what else are we gonna do? Hey, Ernie Race Jr. is Donatello.
Yeah, he gets his own shout out there.
But yeah, I mean, what else are we gonna do? We're on lockdown.
Hashtag lockdown. This was a lot of fun, guys. I'm really glad we were able to do this tonight. So yeah, we'll have to do another one of these soon. I guess we could probably just kind of keep it going. Number 2, number 3, TMNT.
We'll figure it out.
It's gonna be tough if we get to the the modern ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we've already watched them once. What's another time?
Walk down horrible lane.
They aren't good.
I still do not own that 2014 movie.
Nor should you.
That's the only movie, the only Turtles movie I do not own.
Just pull it up on the internet. It's not worth it.
2014. What about the one after that?
It's my own personal protest against that movie. 2016,
there were two Michael Bay movies. You know that.
Yeah, 2016 I enjoyed.
Really?
Enough. I enjoyed it enough. It had a semblance of a story. So. But 2014, not so much.
Each their own.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm really glad we were able to get to do this. And yeah, I've got a couple of things I want to release.
I filled
as
5
well.
bottles. 5 bottles.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We'll do this again soon because this was great. We didn't have to, Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know. Well, I can't even remember what we talked about in this version or in the previous one, but yeah, I am once again the one with the youngest child of the group. So,
Well,
he's keeping us busy.
You had to go ahead and one up me, so that's fine.
Yeah, he's keeping us busy.
Whatever, y'all are screwed if I ever, whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say, when is that? Is that
He has to have sex first.
It's like, dude, I couldn't. Are we still recording or are we done? What are we doing?
Recording. Yeah. This is recording. Remember, Kevin Eastman already knows about your.
I don't want to get into that talk.
Your the child that you haven't met yet. He's still.
Yeah.
It's one of my finest moments that I came up with that off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do this again soon. This was a lot of fun. And
yeah, well, I mean, we may as well just knock out all the movies, including Forever, right? Like at this point.
That I
would love to do TMNT Forever.
Yeah, it's been. I won't say it's been forever since I've seen Turtles Forever.
I hate you so much.
It's been too long, for sure.
That's much better. Oh, fade to black.
Oh, and we'll have to do Batman, TMNT Batman. So.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to do that one too.
I still haven't seen that.
What?
Oh,
What?
Wait,
come on. I've been busy.
I've been busy. I've been playing video games.
Been busy doing stuff.
Oh my god, what did I just take?
All right, we're going to have to fix
my
that. My
job is essential, so I actually have to work.
What the hell is that? I don't remember how much I drank.
Enough to make this a very enjoyable experience. So we'll go ahead and call it there, as I'm now back on the menu screen on my Blu-ray. And
oh no, this is now just got into the intro for the 87 cartoon series.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's something I've been doing. Is so my daughter is she's really all into the Turtles right now. It's fantastic. She's only 3, but
she likes them.
She loves them. And 87 series is so what I did was I ripped every single episode into my they don't call it iTunes anymore, call it like Apple TV or whatever. So but so I ripped every single episode, so I can just pull them up at any time. There was 193 episodes of that.
Also, Donatello sucks at machines if he has to build a 2-story machine just to make coffee. Just saying.
Did anyone else make it a coffee machine?
And,
I'm just saying. Mr. Coffee kind of beat him to the punch, and it was way smaller.
And every night I'm requested to come up with a Ninja Turtle story that I have to tell her before bed. So every night I have to. So I either have to come up with one on my own, or I have to try to think of a version of an actual story. So, but it's fun. So
nice.
One of the joys of being a father.
Yeah.
So anyway, so with that, we will bid you adieu, and look forward to another episode of the Turtle Power Podcast coming soon. Like I said, I've got a couple other things I want to share out with all listeners out there as well. So, but with that, Darby and Alex, thank you once again for joining me, and stay healthy and social distance and all that stuff. That's a saying that was not a thing a month ago, right? Nobody ever said that ever.
Right. Stay safe?
No, it's the social distancing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
go fuck yourself.
that was the saying before. That's what it was called. They figured they couldn't say that to everybody. So they had to come up with the PG version.
Lame.
That's great. Yeah, so everybody stay safe, stay indoors, and we'll get out of this soon. And in the meantime, let's enjoy some turtles, and we'll talk to you next time.